Hey guys, what's going on? Drew Nesse here, bringing another video. Man, I just got done watching some Eric Thomas videos. I don't know if you know who Eric Thomas is, but he can really, he's a motivational speaker, and man, he can really get you pumped up. So I just got done watching a few of his videos, and he really just talks to you like he's looking at you in the camera. It's like he's talking to you one-on-one. So it kind of got me thinking, because I know a lot of times in my daily life that with the full-time job, the household that I have, a lot of times I get too wrapped up in that lifestyle and I never focus on me. And it's not something that I'm doing selfish or anything like that. But let me just kind of paint you a picture here to kind of illustrate my point. When you go to work, because I know most people, especially in my area, they go to work for a job. They're working for someone else. They don't look at it as a trap. They just look at it as a means to, actually just pay the bills. And if they want to buy something, they have to save up for it until they have enough money and hope to God that nothing happens, something unexpected happens. And they don't look at it as a trap. They just look at it as a way to pay the bills and try to get by in life. So when I get home from work, it's like it's an on and off switch for me. Because personally, when I'm at work, I cannot wait to go home and start working on the business, because I'm just miserable at my job. Everything about my job is just, I work hard, and it's not about the work. They treat you bad. And you know what? It's not a bad job. It's really not. From a third party's perspective, I should be happy to have a job. All right, and I am thrilled and I'm grateful. I really am. I'm glad that I'm able to perform some, job specifications in order to put food on the table for my family. So I'm not disrespecting anyone that works full-time, because I do it. Even as we speak, I do the online business and I work too. All right, so because right now my online business is not up to a point where I can do it full-time. I'm going to get there, I know it. But the thing about it is when I'm at work, I am miserable. And I know my wife, she's miserable too. She works a part-time job that she don't like. And this is the reason why I got into network marketing. This is the reason why that I do what I do. Because there's so many people out there that are in my shoes that they don't like their job, but they're not willing to do something about it. They just want to sit there and complain. And you know what? That's like a human trait. That's how society is. That's kind of like the normal behavior now, because we are a dependent nation. All right, we're not independent no more. Okay, we depend too much on our governors or senators. We depend on people like, hey, I see this all the time on just watching TV. I try not to watch too much TV because most of it's garbage anyway. But I'm sitting here, I'm watching TV, and this congressman comes on. I approve this message talking about creating more jobs, and I'm like, what does he have to do? What does he have to do with my job skills? All right. Now I know the purpose of the commercial. He can do some things and create jobs. That's awesome. But at the end of the day, you are dependent on yourself. You need to depend on yourself. If you lose your job today, what would you do? Go and work for someone else? Then you could be possibly in the same situation that you were in before you got hired on that new job. Okay? So, and it's all a human trait. Like when I'm at my job, I'm just like, man, I can't wait to go home and work at the business. It's a bad, crappy day. I'm driving home. I'm thinking about stuff I want to do. Then when I get home, it's like the switch is turned off. And I'm bad about this. And as a network marketer, you do not stop. All right, either you're in it or you're not. You can't be just halfway. You got to be serious. And I'm serious as it all gets out. It's just when I get home, I'm sitting here, I'm relaxing, and I'm just chilling, eating, whatever. I get to watching Sports Center. Saw that my Texans lost again. Go freaking man! I don't even know what's going on with them. But the thing is, when I get home, my wife kind of leaves me. Like if I'm at work, I can't wait to I was like, man, screw this job. I can't wait to get full-time marketer. I love to do that. But then when I get home, it's like oh, well, I'll talk to people later. Or, I don't make it a priority like I did when I was at work. Something happens when I get home and I'm not as motivated as I was. So that's why I turned on some Eric Thomas, because the thing about it is, in order to succeed in network marketing, you have to believe in yourself. And I believe in my capabilities. I have a team that we're growing every single day. We are growing. We are making progress. We have websites now. We got other people in my team making videos, and I absolutely love it. But at the end of the day, just like a job, if you want to depend on someone else, go work for someone else, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you say on the senator, hey, I'm going to create jobs, you shouldn't have to depend on the senator either, or your job, or your boss, or your mom, or your dad, or your neighbor, or your grandparents, or whatnot. How about the government? You shouldn't have to depend on food stamps. Now, if you're disabled, I understand that. But if you can think, you can act. Think about that. If you can think, you can act. Okay, we as human beings, we have a choice each and every day to better our lives or not. You can either make it or not. All right, you can make it a point to say, I'm going to do something right now that's going to better my life in the future. Or you could just simply not. You could be like 98% of the population and conform. All right, I've always been a rebel, and I've always been kind of like, every job I've had, I feel like I could just do more than what they're saying. Like, what they're asking of me, I feel like I could take on more. But I didn't really apply it to myself to learn about myself. So in network marketing has actually, gave me a great sense of confidence, because now when people come up to me and say, I just don't like my job, I give them an option to say, hey, you may not even have a clue. That's okay. I can teach you everything you need to know. I'll work with you if you're serious like I am. All right, all you got to do is have that burning desire that you want something different, that you want something more, that you're sick and tired of working for someone else, missing time with your family, not making enough money. Each and every day each and every week I get that paycheck, and I'm like, man, government takes a third of it, and by the time that the bills are paid, I'm just like, man, well, I guess we can go out to eat this week, and that's about it. All right, I've been doing that since I was 16 years old. I'm 28. That's 12 years of working for someone else, and that's nothing compared to some people. All right, but the difference is I invested in myself. I took a chance on myself, and I'm not doing this video to kind of pitch you anything. I'm saying if you want a positive change in your life, if you're working for someone that just you're not happy and you really want something, something better. Everything is going online now. The technology and everything is advancing. Jobs are actually becoming harder to grab and keep because of technology. So you have to adapt and survive. So you have to say, hey, the world is changing, in the business, on a business standpoint, they actually love network marketing. They rather do network marketing, put their because word of mouth is just contagious. Like, you wouldn't buy something because the salesman's told you to buy it, but you would buy it because your friend's selling it, right? You have more influence that way, and they know that. And word of mouth is still the single most powerful way of advertisement there is. So network marketing it allows businesses to do a structure, a composition plan, in order to achieve what they're wanting to do, sell their product, do their services, whatever it is. So network marketing in general is changing everyone's lives. People that are serious, get in network marketing. Do something with your life. You don't have to join Wake Up Now. That's my team. I love Wake Up Now. Sorry about my dog. He's a little bit curious. I love him to death. But anyway, my thing is, just do something positive with your life. Check out Eric Thomas, man. He is... oh man, I can't just get pumped up like he can. He'd be like, bam, 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 woo! It's like, man, in your face. Like, and maybe I need to shout a little bit. I don't know. But the thing about it is, if you're not happy with your everyday life, check out some of the stuff I posted below. It's got some information about my company. Contact me on Facebook. Talk to me on Facebook. I love just connecting with people, getting to know people, and seeing if what I have to offer helps them. And if it doesn't, then I know a lot of other people that's doing other things that you might be interested in. So at the end of the day, I'm just willing to help those that are needing help. All right, so thanks for watching, guys. Thanks.